Hello. Oh, my camera's not facing me. She's so stiff. And she's moving. Genshin. Did I say Genshin? It says learning how to act from YouTube. So hopefully it does it. Hi, Portal. Oh yeah, I heard it's because I have Genshin music. I have the I think it's Mondstadt's song. But yeah, today we're gonna learn how to act and start your career. We could start a career. How to become an actor with no experience, auditions, casting. Yeah, and then how to become an actor with no experience. Start your acting career. I'm not looking for an acting career. I am looking to learn how to act. I guess I put how to become an actor. That's why. How to learn learn how do I even say this? How to act. How to look real when acting. All right, this is the Forrester one. Now let's voice. No, we're gonna learn how to act first, so that way when we start doing these challenges, we sound like okay, like this one, right? Let's see. Acting challenge, saying no. Let's try this one out, and we'll see our acting. Okay. You are muted. Okay. What the hell are you doing? Okay, no, that was wrong. That was wrong. We messed up. Always mute. Well, I think it's always mute because I have expressions. I can't do that. I wish I could. How to act like a movie character. Hi. Oh, you literally just said hi and then muted yourself completely.
Hi, and
Hi.
welcome to my series, My Life is a Movie, where
Oh.
I teach you how to act like a movie character in your everyday life. Today's example is
Yeah.
drum roll, please. Grocery shopping.
Oh.
Let's hop into an example of what not to do, shall we?
Okay.
Did you find everything you were looking for today? Yes, thank you. So
What? What?
you may be asking, what is this interaction missing? Number 1, self-centeredness. Number 2, an air of mystery. So let's try that again. Did you find everything you were looking for today? No, but I think I know where I can find it. I gotta go, sorry. Now that's how it's done.
The sarcasm things. Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna learn for. Oh wait, there he is. There he is. Okay, so we're gonna learn from him first. Oh, this is 9 years ago. We're gonna learn acting from 9 years ago. How to act better fast. Oh, this is a year ago. We're gonna click on that. It's only 2 minutes.
When you have rheumatoid
Ads.
things can feel like the biggest obstacles.
Surprised I haven't put ads in shorts yet.
A scene, and they had 2 minutes to look it over and then go and do it. Would they do it better than you? For most people, the answer is yes. Why is that the case?
What?
Because a lot of these people at this point in time have their instrument working off of their instinct, meaning they can get a scene, they can read it, they can know exactly what they're going to do because they know themselves, they know who they are, and their instinct just start working for themselves. Now, for a lot of people, when your instinct doesn't work for yourself, then what you have to rely on are these things called tools. So,
what is he talking about?
one tool that can be really helpful is discovering and finding out for yourself what does your character want. but in a more specific way. So some people may say, okay, what does my character want in this scene? Okay, my character wants to go and buy this ring for the person he loves. Okay, great.
Uh-huh.
But can you go a little bit deeper than just saying, okay, the want of this character is going to.
Is this all you're gonna talk to me about? The live stream is sponsored by Crystal's Dream Draws herself. Go buy merch at the store and buy stickers or more, right? We have to wait until I don't know how long longer. I'm gonna wait until I think we have to wait until like the first week of October to be able to do links. And then once we are able to do links, I'm more willing to sponsor myself. Like, this stream was sponsored by me. Help me by buying my stuff.
Buying the ring. Yes, that may be the case, but if you look in deeper and saying, okay, what do you want the person you're
You know, this is 2 minutes and it feels like an hour. I'm sorry.
You know, the funny thing about acting is
Yeah.
that the goal is to not look like an actor.
That's
The
true.
goal is to be so real and so believable that people forget you're acting and actually see a
He does.
real person living out a real life scenario. You can't really say that about any other profession, you know? Like, you can't say, man, that plumber was so good at what he did. For a moment, I forgot he was even a plumber. That doesn't really work, does it?
I mean, unless that plumber is doing something that the plumber does not do, then that's when I would be like, oh, right, he is literally. I forgot he is a plumber.
With acting, that's exactly what we're trying to do, to not look like actors. How do we do that? Let's find out.
None of them have. Oh, geez, none of them really have
Hey guys,
excitement.
small
I mean, at least he's smiling. The other guy was not.
Today's question is, how do we not look like actors in front of the camera?
Okay,
Easy. Stop acting.
that was easy. I'm not acting. Are you acting? I'm not acting. I'm just kidding. I'm acting.
Wait, what?
What?
Hear me out. Most people see acting as the grown-up version of playing pretend. In fact, part of the draw of acting is people think it's fun to pretend to be a different person and pretend to do imaginary things.
1,000 faces is 1,000 places. In 1,000 places, can you find the answer? I think so. I mean, yesterday we found out we could make almost 1,000,000 voices. So if we could make 1,000 faces in 1,000 places, then that means that we can also. The answer is voice acting. Yeah.
But that's the problem.
Mhm.
When you pretend to do something, it looks staged, it looks fake. That's because pretending, by definition, is staged and is fake. So when I say stop acting, I'm saying to stop pretending. The great
Ah, yes. Stop pretending. Stop pretending.
acting teacher Sanford Meisner said, the foundation of acting is the reality of doing. What he's saying is that when you do something as an actor, you really do it. You don't pretend to do it. Meisner had an exercise he used in the classroom to demonstrate this point, and I'm going to borrow that exercise and share it with you right now.
Oh,
Ready?
okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Take a look at the palm of your hand, either hand.
You can't see me, but I'm
Count how
looking.
many skin creases there are on your middle finger.
Shoot, how many are there?
Go ahead and do that right now.
1, 2, 3, 4. I have a ring in my middle
Let
finger.
me ask you a question.
Oh, sorry.
When you were looking at your hand, were you really counting or were you pretending to count?
Was I really counting or was I pretending to count? I don't know. Just kidding. You were counting. I don't know. Was I pretending to count or was I really counting?
Most likely you were really counting because, hey, you were doing it in real life.
Uh-huh.
So the point is to make sure you do the same thing when you're acting. When you're on stage or in front of the camera, never pretend to do anything. Really do whatever it is that your character is doing in that situation. If you're going to count, you really count. If you're going to write your name down on a piece of paper, you really write your name down on that piece of paper.
That's not true. I've seen many actors don't do it. So basically, just do it pretty much, right?
This is the foundation of acting. Everything in acting should be as it is in real life. Now, let's take that exercise one step further.
Okay.
When you were counting, were
Yeah.
you counting as yourself or were you counting as someone else? Were you counting as yourself?
Technically, by default, okay. Technically, I was counting as someone else. So, you're not seeing me counting my hands, but because, I'm a virtual person. But like, yeah. So, just, all the layers there.
Or were you counting as, let's say, some character from a movie?
No.
A lot of beginner actors pick up a script and then think about how their favorite Hollywood star would play the part and then try to mimic them. This doesn't work because it's not truthful and again, won't look real. The best.
How do you know? How do you know mimicry is the best form of no wait. How did it go? By mimicking you learn faster.
Actors aren't really playing a part or a character. They're able to find themselves in the role and are essentially playing a truthful part of themselves. Put it this way, when a painter wants to paint some mountains, okay, does she think to herself, how would Van Gogh paint these mountains and then just try to mimic that? No, she paints her own personal interpretation of those mountains. So as an actor, if you can do the same thing with a script, it will never look fake because everything you're doing is coming from your true, authentic self.
What is that? You seen that too? That is weird. So it's picking up this thing. I don't know what the heck that is. I have no idea. But it's not my screens. I know that's what I thought too, but like the one that I'm looking at, the screen I'm looking at does not have it. And neither do any of my other on monitors. So it's recording. Maybe the pixel glitch in the video. Maybe, right? It's not on there though. Weird. He gave us a little advice. How to act like you're not. How to act not acting. That's what I was reading. How to act like you're not acting. Oh goodness. What? Wait, it's an icon? I don't know. I don't know what it is. Oh, huh. Okay. Looks like books. Yeah, right? It looks like books. Okay, let's see if we have the sign to become an actor. Hold on.
Number 1, you're very emotional.
Shh,
Here are 5
shh.
signs
Okay.
to be a great actor or actress.
Okay.
Number 1, you're very emotional. You probably
Yeah, I cry every day.
show your emotions pretty easily and get emotional in public pretty often.
And that's just a drama
Number
queen.
2, you use a lot of gestures while you speak. When you talk, you probably actively use your body and hands.
Of course, emotional damage. Yeah, emotional damage makes you the best actor.
3, you watch a ton of movies. You're
No.
probably very passionate about movies.
I hate
You like to
movies.
study how actors move and talk.
No.
Number 4, you really enjoy performing. You probably love being at the center of attention, and you're not nervous in front of large groups of people.
Yeah, right. Me. I don't know if I enjoy. I mean, I do enjoy performing, but not on live. Like, I became who I am for a reason.
And finally, number 5, you're a perfectionist. You're very deep.
I got 4. How many did you say? 5 signs? I got 4 out of 5. Does that mean that I'm a semi
Oriented, and you love doing everything perfectly.
and a semi
Be a great actor or
Semi-actor. Learn how to act from the menu. Ooh. From the menu. Five things you never want to say in an audition. Oh. How to act drunk on camera. Acting challenge. Acting realistically. I don't think we're going to learn anything much here. Acting workshop. Emotion. Okay, let's check this one out. Ah, she was yelling. Ah, she keeps yelling. Ah, what is she yelling at? I'm confused. I thought it was gonna teach me. I didn't know it's her trying to look at the camera while not looking at the camera while looking at the camera. How to become? Hey, we go back around in a circle. How to become a voice actor? How to create real emotions in 3 steps.
Sick of all the ads like this one?
Hey, look, you manifested this.
3 tips to induce real emotions.
Hey there, welcome to Adventure of a Lifetime. Whether you're here to learn, laugh, or just escape for a bit, you're in the right place. Sit back, relax, and get ready for an amazing ride. We've got some great moments in store for you. Let's make it unforgettable together.
Act. Number 1, emotion is a byproduct of what you do with reality. You can't do an emotion. Ready? Do jealousy. Do anger. Do sadness. It's
hold on.
the same as doing an activity that's pass-fail, like tie your shoelaces, fix the plate, iron the shirt, get the truth out of someone.
Okay.
Convince her to marry you.
Oh.
Get the promotion. The employee.
Convince her to marry you is kind of hard.
You see how that's different? If you're talking to yourself in a way that isn't doable, you put yourself in your head. When you're in your head, you're dead.
Oh no. Did it just fail because I put myself in my head? I don't think we become actors anymore. I think we need to stop. Mine is you, what it is.
Prepare for the first moment only, then commit to what you do in the scene. Number 2, prepare away from the script. 99% of the time, the script itself is not going to move you as much as your own personal imagination or life will. Therefore, if the emotional ballpark at the top of the scene...
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Today, I don't know if it's just me or if it's all these videos that are lacking. He's also wearing contacts. But I can't gather anything that they're saying to me. Like, it might be okay, maybe it's because I have it too low. I don't know. Like, none of this is processing really for me today.
Which you prepare is sadness, because the character has lost a child, but you don't have a child. Don't prepare on that, because you don't have a context. Prepare on what you do have a context for, which is your own life.
I know this is a midday. I'm kind of sad. You know what? We're just gonna look for challenging actions, challenging acting challenges, and just pretend we know what we're doing. How about that? Should we just do that? All right. Let's do this one. This is the first one that popped up. Oh, buddy, we're gonna be playing this game.
Acting challenge. Here are the green lines.
Okay.
Okay, class. Today we're gonna be learning math.
I'm not doing math today.
Excuse me?
I said I'm not doing math. Today I'm chilling.
Well, in order to pass this class, you have to learn math.
Well, I guess I'm not passing this class.
Okay, so if you're not gonna do your work, you can go to the principal office.
You go to the principal office. I'm tired of her
I
too.
am getting about fed up with you. You always are disrupting my classroom with your smart mouth.
I am fed up too. You talk too much. I can see why you single.
I'm not sending you to the office. I'm sending you to the guidance counselor because I feel like you need therapy.
If you and your man, oh god, hold on. If you and your man would have went to therapy, damn, she is harsh on herself. I know. Oh my god. Hold on. If you and your man would have went to therapy, maybe you would have said one. You tell your own business. You act like you're not always on the phone.
Here we go. Get in class. Challenge. You're the green line.
That one was fun. That one was fun. Oh, I'm gonna you for that face. Okay, hold on. She'd be roasting offline. Here, I'm gonna do acting challenges. Duel? Should we do? Is it duel? Acting. Oh, practice your acting with you. Sure, okay, sure.
Do you have
Up. I don't have.
Do you have what it takes to be an actor?
I told myself.
Find out.
I told myself I'll try it. Blue lines again.
Can I please borrow that?
No.
Why?
Why do you want it?
Because it's mine.
Oh, that's hysterical.
Please, can I just borrow it? Sam's coming over, and you are.
Oh, you want to look for good for Sam?
No.
Why do you want to look good for Sam? You like Sam.
No, I don't like Sam because you.
Yeah, I like Sam.
Right.
Then why do you want to borrow this?
Do you have what it takes to be an actor?
We both like Sam. Oh no. It's a challenge.
Comedy acting challenge. You at me. You are the blue line. I believe that he is acting that way.
Confused, right? Okay, so what exactly?
Comedy acting challenge.
You need to tell me when to start, woman.
You at me. You are the blue line. I believe that.
Hey, what would you like today?
Hold on just a second. Okay, I will do a tall non-fat latte with caramel drizzle and an iced sugar-free vanilla latte with soy milk and a non-fat frappuccino with extra whipped cream and chocolate sauce. Maybe this will help me feel better. I don't know.
Will that be all
Yes.
today?
I swear that I should have my own reality show.
Name?
Hold on 1 second, Karen. It's Eliana. Ugh, it's just.
Okay, your total's gonna be 42.72. It'll be ready
I wish you could just feel
soon.
as bad as I do, you know?
Karen, your order
Wait,
ready.
Karen? My name is Eliana.
Well, it's not for you, is it? You look like a Karen. A home, I mean the whole glass thing and whatnot.
Okay. Next time I'm going to Dunkin' and I'm gonna tweet about this. You script.
Okay, this is definitely her trying to just act in her role. Also, those glasses are horrendous. No, I didn't want to touch her. I didn't want to touch her. She touched me. No. Okay, so it's just this girl. Wow, she's the only one. Oh man, but you have also. I don't have glasses on. Okay, I do have glasses, but those glasses, you don't know how my glasses look like. I look like a librarian. Not really, because I don't have that, like, thick ones. I have the smaller ones. Yeah, they're the small ones. Actually, mine's are more like medium in between. Well, welcome. Oh, do this one. Welcome to an exciting experience. Whether you're here to relax or get inspired, you've got something special for you. Let's dive into an amazing journey together. All right, let's try this one. We're gonna, we might just switch to Genshin after this. Girl, why you do this to me?
You're welcome, baby. Acting challenge, you're the green line.
All right,
You're
thanks for
welcome, baby.
dinner. Oh wait, hold on. I can't see because of the words. Something steak and potatoes was good. Want to take a break? I know, right?
It sure was.
We need to come here more often.
I brought you here tonight because I wanted to talk to you.
Baby, we can talk about anything.
Okay. Where my car payment money at?
What you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about.
I paid the car payment.
I don't want her to
Okay, I'm so... Oh my god, no. Baby, listen, I had to use the money to pay Mama light bill.
like personal problems to me.
I don't know if I want to read this anymore. I'm sorry. That was fun. She does some fun ones, but that one was a bit more of a, you know. Where my PayPal money at? I have sent you page. No. Acting challenge. Roast you. I don't act, but I want to try this challenge. All right, let's see. Oh, they're doing songs. You're gonna get me like copyright. Facial expressions only. All right, I think we're gonna end this one. Not end like the stream, but we're gonna end like this whole thing. Cause like acting. Oh, it's Elena. Okay, acting actually challenge. Open verse challenge. How to cry. Everything you need to know about voice acting. You know what? Hold on, we're just gonna go wherever. We should learn this one. It's just 3 hours. And then there's this one that says, you can't say it, but it says how to stand out. Hold on. How to stand out in the oversaturated VTuber world. It's 1 year. We should check it out. Hold on.
I have to finish.
Let's see if this will give me tips. I'm pretty sure it's not, but we're gonna see.
Can it help?
It is. Insert year beyond 2020. The VTuber bubble is huge. The market is beyond saturation. And carving out a niche is becoming more and more difficult every day. As they say with all artistic things, and they's me, everything has already been done. But has it all been done the way that you can do it? Absolutely not. Hiya, who you are. I don't mean this in some crazy deep way or your Myers-Briggs personality.
What? We took that to find out. What are you trying to tell me? I was wrong this whole time?
Instead, in terms of what aspects make up who you are as a person,
yes,
and what you bring to the table.
Okay.
What interests and skills do you have that define you as a person in some way?
I breathe. Does that count? I think that counts.
For most VTubers right now, their interests and skills can be summarized as gaming and watching anime, maybe with some musical or artistic skills thrown in. Now, I'm sure we'd all love to base.
I do kind of like her design, but also I hate her design as well. Like, it's weird. It's like a love-hate. Like, it's an admiration. Her design's really cool, but also it is just, I think it's the hands. She needs to put her hands away.
base our career on those things, I certainly would. But it's already being done.
Yeah, it's definitely the hands. Maybe the head is like a little weird shaped, but like overall, it's a very good design.
And it's being done by
Like,
thousands.
love the hair.
Maybe I'm overestimating, but like, it's being done. If we take it back to the beginning.
Oh, what did she say?
listen, video
I was so busy freaking paying attention to the damn hair.
Maybe I'm overestimating.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Already being done, and it's being done by thousands.
All right, cool.
Maybe I'm overestimating, but like, it's being done. If we take it back to the beginning, the reason video game live streaming took off with VTubers is because there's a market overlap between anime lovers and gamers, which probably comes as no surprise to you.
Yeah.
HoloLive and Niji Sanji talents combined anime character tropes with streaming and convert an audience of anime watchers into their viewer base. And that viewer base still prevails today. Other market overlaps, like those between idol culture and anime, digital art and anime,
Her nails look. It's her nails that look. No, it's her whole hand. Her hand is like really. She has really thick fingers. So then, like when you put next to her face, like her body. Okay, her head is fine. It's her shoulders, her body, and then her hands are really thick. That just don't look. It looks like her hands are heavier than her body. That's what it looks like. So her fingers are the cause of it. I think she should have reduced them slightly, or she should have had like shorter hands, maybe. I don't know, like shorter arms.
and others.
But
also
it's her
start
hands.
YouTubing for this exact reason. If you aren't a skilled gamer, artist, or musician, don't fret. There's a much more to
Girl, who did you go to like fix your 3D avatar? I'm pretty sure if you didn't do it, shoot, you paid someone. I want to know who you did it.
content creation than just those categories. Recently,
Look at that. She pushes her hair back. She pushes the little thing back. I don't care about what you're talking about. I want to know about it more about your character.
we've been seeing some other new overlaps popping up that may be more your vibe. When Onigiri entered the scene in 2021,
Yeah. Yeah, right.
the concept of combining cooking shows with VTuber activities to popularity. It's no surprise that when she
Yeah, it's, like I said, it's her hands.
skyrocketed, as there were a plethora of IRL YouTube channels at the time making anime-related cooking content, but not much in the ways of VTuber.
Okay, you're not telling me much. You're just kind of giving me history. I'm assuming you talk a little too much and that's why everybody skipped to here.
Handyman VTubers with workshop hacks. Mechanic VTubers to tell me why my car is making that weird noise and how to fix it. Get the gist? And with mixed reality options such as color keying like Onigiri does, or using an app like Virtual Face to put your 3D VTuber head
She could have gone bigger.
onto your whole body. The options for VTuber content have really opened up. I want you to put some real thought into this and figure out an angle for content that the VTuber sphere is lacking. Now, it's time to talk a little bit more about your concept as a VTuber. Yamo
Yeah, she is, but she's like, yeah, kind of in the scary.
Bat has a wonderful video on VTuber concepts that I highly suggest you check out.
What concepts? Concepts as in what? Like, okay, hold on. Repeat that for me again.
Is lacking. Now, it's time to talk a little bit more about your concept as a VTuber.
Okay.
Bat has a wonderful video on VTuber concepts that I highly suggest you check out, and I have it linked below.
Concepts of what? My design or of character? Of just in choice? Don't do it. I wasn't. I'm pretty sure that one's like super freaking long, and like based off of her design, not very. I mean, not her design, but the design of the character that she was suggesting. I don't know if I really want to. Oh, VTuber concepts. Now that we have sections A and B filled out, we can move on to the real deal. Let's talk about coming up with a VTuber concept. I want to play a character. Oh, how do you want to represent yourself as an internet? Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna. Okay, it's gonna be very mean, but I'm not gonna base my design or go watch a movie if I don't like. I mean, a video about concept designs if I don't like their concept, their design at all. I want to be myself. Look into complementary concepts, contracts. Okay, I don't need to do that. Sure, multi-layer personality trait. You know, I have so many that I could just choose whenever I want.
VTuber concept planning worksheet is a must-have when you're in the stage. She breaks down VTuber concepts in a really clever way that adds some much-needed complexity. As a VTuber, your concept is a several-word description that summarizes what a viewer can expect from you. Yam's formula for this is as
Oh no.
follows: personality trait plus profession or aesthetic plus species. Examples
Species.
of this formula can include buff, goofball, orange furry, funky green cave woman, chibi magical girl idol, and I'm sure that if you think of just about any popular VTuber, you can figure out how do they fill the formula. Yam also has a lot of great examples in her video. I would like to take her idea and expand upon it a little bit further. Remember that skill or interest we just talked about in the last section?
No.
Yeah, it's gonna
I kind of
be
skipped it.
so my formula for a VTuber concept would be personality trait plus aesthetic plus motif plus species plus that skill or interest.
Oh. Having too much personality complexity can be confusing to views. Well, then that's their problem. I watched when the staff, where the staff at?
I
Yeah.
know that's a bit more terms, but stick with me here. And I'm going to use Onigiri as an example again, not because I think she is like the holy grail, the end-all be-all of perfect VTubers.
Okay, let's hear example,
She does make
maybe.
a good example of this, and she's successful for it. Personality trait is straightforward enough. One word to describe you or the character you'll be playing. Yuri is usually summarized as cozy, and although her personality expands far beyond this, it still gives a baseline expectation of her content.
What? What? What?
Aesthetic is the general outward vibe based on appearance. This is where your core descriptors like cottagecore and cyberpunk would come in. Yuri's aesthetic draws from elements of JRPG and historic Chinese fashion. To my untrained fashion eye, I'm sure somebody's a more detailed explanation of it or a more concise way of saying it. A motif is a pattern or element that has symbolic significance and is often made important through repetition. Onigiri's is, well, onigiri, the food.
I did not see that. That is what is she supposed to look like? I don't see that there. I mean, triangle, fine. Yeah, okay. The silhouette of it. I don't see everything else. She is too bright and colorful to become this.
The repetition coming from her being an Oni, and her name is a part of this.
I think this girl is not as cultured as she thinks she is. Oni is it's not a dragon. It's like a demon. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, sure.
Can you spot the influence of the food in her visual design too?
No.
Spoiler: the placement of the white and black on her
No.
top is reminiscent of what an onigiri looks like.
Oh no.
Although many of us might not immediately make that connection, it still strengthens her concept and overall design. Species.
No. The purple is for the plum filling. Yes, but she could have literally had white or black hair and like made her outfit. Okay, look. If you want me to think rice ball, this should have been the purple. Her hair should have either been white or black, or not black, but like dark green. So that way it resembles like, you know, on her stockings, or like certain things should have been like changed to be see this into her. Like, if anything, she could have probably found like an actual onigiri that had like the plums outside, because you know you could do anything with that. Oh man, you're so wrong. Me or and then like to be inside. That's how I would be able to be like, okay, she's supposed to be like a plum onigiri. that's what's supposed to represent. Like the silhouette I see. That's yes. But like everything else I do not see. And like stockings are meant to be black or white. You know, they're like, it's very rare to see anything outside of black. So I'm like, I don't, and also it's like a black purple, not a dark green. If she would have done that, I would have been like, okay, I could see at least the color. And then like she should have had, I don't know. She's not onigiri, she's a jelly. She's a jelly. She's not giving me the jelly donut vibe, okay? It's not in there. This could have been done a lot better. I'm just saying, if that's how she's, it's not done a lot better. Her design is good. She has a great design, especially this whole triangle thing going on with her hair. However, if she's saying that her reflection is an onigiri, that is not the Pokemon. Yes, that is the Pokemon translation. It is not a Pokemon translation error. What they did was they thought that Americans' children would not understand, so so that's why they did it. It was a purpose translation error.
Top is reminiscent of what an onigiri looks like. Although
Mm-mm.
many of us might not immediately make that connection, it still strengthens her concept and overall design.
It does not strengthen their concept and overall design. It strengthens the silhouette part, but not
Species is
her
only
design.
relevant if you are something other than human, a cat, dog, a mushroom.
Like, I could tell your purpose or what you were aiming for was a mushroom. Then I could tell that based off your head. You know, that is a good character design. Just from your head itself. Your hands are giving me, I have no idea. So maybe you should have already thought about that one.
Or, in Gary's case, an oni. And last is that skill we already discussed, which Gary's is cooking. Now, I did remove the
She's reminiscent.
professional instinct from Yam's formula, but that's because this
Yourself is based on Tree of Life. Kind of like the Saga Tree. Mine is based off of... Oh, I'm lagging. Oh, sorry. So I'm actually... The real thing that I was supposed to be of this one was more of a succubus. That's why I gave her like the more like seductive look. I gave her the eyeshadow, made her lips red. And then these the flowers were they're, I forgot what they're called, but like you could see them as something a bit more on the erotic side. So like at least, but then it looks like a Chinese, it looked like a wood dragon, which is also what like the horns were kind of for, because like I'm still doing the whole Capricorn Virgo motif, but this time in a more seductive way, kind of. So it's similar to the original, to the one that I used in the Dream Drops one. But that's why I also gave the tail. Like, you know, you can't really tell, but I gave the tail to do that. I thought it would be kind of like a dryad. Well, I mean, dryads do also, well, they have, do dryads actually have wood? Or is it just like a headband? I don't know. Also, it doesn't help the fact that like I'm using PG-13 clothes, because I do have her clothes. I have a clothes that fits it. I don't know. Look it up. All right, hold on. How do I even spell dryad? Everyone's different. Dryads. Dryads, nymphs, and Mingle have sometimes depicted with horns, but not always. So sometimes same. Okay, so they have headbands, such as formed dryads can also have plant versions of animal traits such as horns, by branches, talons. Okay, so they're like, dryads are specifically the nymphs of oak trees. So some of them do, because they are technically oak trees, yeah. But it's not necessary. Okay. Cool.
skill or interest fills a similar role and will be more important to who you are as a character. Having a VTuber
Also, just to let you know, I am technically a Chinese dragon if we go through the Chinese zodiac. So that also is why I have long horns.
profession as a mail carrier is cool.
But I'm also not like saying, oh, you know, it's definitely
If
combined.
you're playing games and you aren't providing an inside scoop on the life of mail carrier, or streaming your roots, or doing something else related to it, the profession isn't really serving you in your content as well as it could and should be, right? The aesthetic and motif items are a little more on the visual design end of VTuber creation than the concept end, but they will be vital to have figured out for you once you move on to your character's visuals. So, with all of that, we end up with a cozy, Chinese, or JRPG fashion-inspired onigiri oni chef, who, as it turns out, is quite successful for it. I would challenge you to find some more examples of this.
Is that a hole?
Where the skill or
What is a
interest
hole?
other than artist, musician, or
It's
gamer.
cute.
Right now, I don't think there's actually a ton of them. But this is the point. Gotta break that status.
Okay, so she's just telling me design. What is your...
Character design and brand.
I thought she... Okay. When she said how to stand out as the oversaturated VTuber world, I thought she was going to give me like examples of how to stand out as your own person and not how does your character stand out? Like your actual design, character design stand out, not you. 7 mistakes I made as a VTuber. Ugh, I am tempted, but I don't want to do that. Oh, that is like 50 minutes right there. How do you know you're a VTuber? Your VTuber concept is bad. She trying to pull me out? Let's see. Katana time. Where? Let's choose this one. I want to see if it's short. I think. Get out of here already.
The best way to tell if you have a good VTuber
9. It's not too bad.
is to see if it passes the main character test. Because
Yeah.
let's be honest, nobody wants to be an NPC in their own streams as VTuber.
I mean, you look like an NPC.
What do you mean? Hanson is not the main character! I'm not an NPC. Anyways, take a look at any anime series and you will know if you have a good character concept when you can immediately tell who's the main character.
Oh, okay.
I think it's kind of crazy to think that Joey Wheeler from Yu-Gi-Oh! Would actually make a great VTuber concept. If you can't pass the main character test, then it's most likely because you lacked clarity in your design.
She says. But she could just as easily be an NPC in an RPG. Because this is like, she's totally giving me. She isn't really. Okay, no, okay. Realistically, she has a fine design. But she is definitely, especially with like, she definitely knows her settings. So she definitely feels more like a shopkeeper. So I don't think, which is an NPC most of the time. So I don't know if she's really saying what she's saying or, you know, if she's not, if she's just someone in a cafe, she's, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, no, like a lot of these characters also. Oh my god, okay, let's see.
When I say clarity, I am specifically referring to the color palette, silhouette, and exaggeration on your VTuber model. The fastest way to figure out if your character concept actually has clarity or not is by doing the silhouette test. I'm sure you've seen many VTubers do this on social media when they do a big model reveal. They have a whole silhouette test and they usually gatekeep it by likes or tweets.
Oh, there you go. Hey, we're helping you with your debut, Portal. I missed a lot. I had to go back and the counter. We are watching this, yeah, and she's telling us how not to be an NPC, but realistically, she also looks like an NPC, so I don't think she's really winning this game. Or at least this model does. Yeah, you have to start posting. Like I said, I don't know if I remember telling you this, but like networking is going to be your biggest advantage if you want to actually like stream, like get bigger. So, yeah.
Which I've come to realize is a very weird marketing strat, but it can sometimes work. But yeah.
Yeah, like I'm just an average person, and I think I achieved that. I think I achieved that. But not an AI. Yeah, I see you. I see you being I mean, you could be both. You could be an NPC AI. You know, they exist too.
Yes, the silhouette test is a very common thing for VTubers to tell if you have clarity in your design or not. When you look at your model silhouette, what sticks out to you the most? Are you noticing too many elements blending in, or is it starting to look like a blob? I notice that a lot of long hair VTubers struggle with this most of the time, but the good news is you don't have to choose between having beautifully long hair and a strong character design, because all you have to do is make some minor adjustments to exaggerate key features in your concept. Let's take a look at Shy Lily's model, for example. When she debuted her new model, I'm gonna be honest, I was a little nervous because I thought she was going to fall into the long hair trap. But when you look at the silhouette,
That was really quick. You need to like give me. You need to stay in the picture, because then you kind of make it defeat. You kind of defeat the whole purpose. If you look at her long hair, she looks like a jellyfish. She looks like she's you know that one anime, that jellyfish girl one? Looks like she's aiming for that. For right here. And then the tail doesn't really help her out. Well, you could definitely tell, but it doesn't really help her out right there. Her tail needs to probably be a little, I don't know, somewhere else. But I guess that triangle kind of does help with that silhouette. Up close, this one looks better. Or like, okay, this one does not match that. That's one thing that's kind of irking me. Is like, okay, you need a Gen Alpha site. Me? Who's? Because yeah, okay, if this is supposed to be her close up, that doesn't match at all. But this one, I'm not gonna lie, it definitely looks like something inappropriate. With just some strands, and then it has these things on the side, and then it has a mustache. But yeah, I could see it. It's a good silhouette, but also,
you look at the silhouette,
I don't know.
it actually has enough detail to stand out and makes its own unique shape. Not gonna lie, she kind of reminds me of a Christmas tree with the tail.
Is that what you thought? I did not see that, but yeah. Let's see. Okay, I can see that, but where's that little fin thing? You can't see as fast as the kids can. I can't see as fast as the kids can. It's not that I can't see as fast as the kids can, but if you're gonna be telling me all the information, you must leave it and at least show. That's the thing. I'm just saying, like, yeah. If you're gonna be like, okay, this is quick. I mean, I guess she is doing the whole like, just let me go quickly, no one cares. But I do, especially if you're gonna be talking about something like this. I do care. I care. Like, I'm trying to learn. Your whole purpose is to like teach me. It's kind of like that one guy that's like, he's like, here, you could do this, but then he doesn't let you have time to actually practice it or like try to get as close to it. I don't know.
In like a good way, please, Shelly, don't cancel me. Once you pass the
Oh, she could cancel me all she wants.
you should also cast
I'm already
grayscale
low.
on your character to see what parts of your model stand out and contrast each other.
Oh.
Also cast a grayscale on
Okay,
your
then.
character to see what parts of your
Wait a minute. How are you going to compare this to this? You literally just put a different background. The light, yeah, pseudo. So, like, okay, that doesn't. Oh, so she has a sword right there. Okay, she took that off, but we're not comparing. We were comparing. Okay, it sounds that in this background, but not in this background, which means that she, if we're going to be, if this is supposed to be like more, not concept art, but more like, yeah, for like a illustration or something, that I could see it being more important. But she's just supposed to stick out on herself. So if we're doing the heavy like grayscale things, the background should not matter, because realistically she's not going to always be in a dark setting, and there will be times where she'll be in the light setting. She said,
as the silhouette test, you should also cast a grayscale on your character to see what,
like, this is fine, you know, like this, this is more of the whole like grayscale thing, right? She definitely, this one is a good example, but then she goes to the grayscale on this one, and I'm all like, okay, why is there a background? Like, they need, if anything, it needs to be, I just don't understand why there's background, like, especially if we're considering, because the thing that gets me is like, we're not going to be always in a dark background. We're going to be in several backgrounds. Oh, what is she saying here?
and contrast each other. This is how,
It's supposed to stand out. She's talking about monochrome.
like a good way, please Shelly, don't cancel me.
Actually, hold on.
Cast the
Do you mean?
silhouette test,
No.
you should also cast a grayscale on your character to
Mhm.
see what parts of your model stand out and contrast each other. This is how
That's why, like, she was saying what parts of it contrast, but why is there a background? It should just be.
you can
different.
tell if you have a good color palette, because
You stopped though.
you would be surprised how subtle hue shifts and adjustments can really make or break the contrast in your model, and can make it go from an eyesore to a high score.
Yeah, we have to. Like, I can't. There's nothing else. Realistically, they're not going to really tell us much. And at the end of the day, they're definitely going to be like, well, it all depends on you. So, but we're talking about like the contrast of it and the hues, which would be fine.
I've done all these tests with my VTuber design, and I came to realize that this version of my model is, well, a lot weaker than my darker version.
Oh, that was good timing. Yeah, but I don't. There is no difference. No difference at all. If anything, she shouldn't have. Okay, well, you know, whatever. I don't know. She changed her color. That's all I know. That's all she did, which is fine. Which she was saying, like, it's stronger, but I don't see it as strong. Well, I definitely don't see either of them as strong. It's, well, if we remove the background, here's the thing. If we remove the background and we just put her in plain white, I want to see, well, obviously it's just, okay, her plain black and her in plain white. Maybe. Because the backgrounds also, like, affect the coloring. So if it's just like one solid shade, that's what I would like to see rather than like multiples. Because like one thing that the background does matter a lot too, can affect the whole thing. Is it cut into VTuber model? I don't think so. She's overthinking her model and models. They're both equal in detail and contrast. Yeah, that's what I was saying, right? That's why I'm like, I don't see a difference.
Because of the contrasting colors. Typically, you'd want
There weren't that much contrast. Okay, whatever. Portal wants me dead. No, she doesn't.
to keep your color palette around 3.
Sorry, hold on. I'm doing the visual checking of what a bad one. that one is a little too bright. It's inspiration.
Primary colors
Sorry.
and contrasting colors. Typically, you'd want to keep your color palette around 3 primary colors and 2 secondary colors. There are some instances where you can bend the rules a little bit if it's
Okay, yeah, like she definitely has that Raggedy Ann motif, which is cute. Here's the thing, if you're gonna be doing multiple colors like she does, which she did a good job, you definitely want it to balance. Right here, she definitely has it on top, in the middle, and in the bottom. This one's fine because she kind of has it like a bit right here. So, but it's also not as like heavy as a jacket is. So it's not about like, yeah, you have to definitely have balance. So she did a good balance on it. Also, that is so cool. Her heels are like Legos. How would you like look like if you made this choice? Just what choice? Like if I was to remake my models again?
it still has clarity, and I think the reason why this model struggled is because
Try putting that one in like a reversed one and we'll see. Because you're kind of measuring now. Now you're measuring. Now you're just measuring like white against white and black against white, which obviously is going to stick out. In VTuber world, Lego. Yeah, right? I would actually say this one is the better choice. Because the dragginess, and she has this, like, it complements that. This is not, well, I mean, this is like very, I don't know. I prefer this design if we're talking about silhouette. If we're talking about silhouette wise and who has a stronger silhouette, she has a stronger silhouette. This one has a stronger silhouette than this one, for sure. If we're talking about color, like I said, if she had a different, like a reverse background color, then to kind of complement the white and the white, just have, then I could say like, okay, yeah, no, for sure, this one's different. But like the fact that she has this in a mainly white, kind of beats it. Like, yeah, my eye is definitely going to go to this color because it stands out a lot more with the white and gray. But no, I think the silhouette is a lot better than this one.
because, well, there isn't a lot of contrast, and my silhouette is
Okay.
in that blob territory that I mentioned.
But like again, we're measuring it in the color. Like if because this one is definitely a lot darker. This one's a lot. Okay. This one is more lighter. The only issues I would have, I mean, that would probably contradict the whole thing would be like these darker spots. And realistically, this one has better contrast than this one. This is like very almost the same. While this one has dark colors, like a middle on a white. Probably her hair could be like well, I mean, it does kind of stand out right there, but it's appears too heavy. Look at me. She used a 50, I know, 50 gray. It would be equal. Like, why? He's 18% gray, girl. Right? If she used a 50-50. But no, like monotone wise, she doesn't stand out because she's in a very light background compared to this one. But like if we were to remove that and put her in a good color shade, she would stand out more because she has more of or the colors would pop out. I think the only reason she would not be as interesting is because like if this one brings it close to the face. I can't explain it, man. And this one is like so heavy, so like light heavy right here that it kind of makes it look blah compared to like everything here is the same except for this one, which kind of brings it to her face, which at the end of the day is going to be the one thing. I don't know. Okay.
Well, there isn't a lot of contrast, and my silhouette is treading that
But no, I do believe she has a lot more contrast in this one than she did in this one.
blob territory.
I just don't think she did a...
Now compare that to this one where the silhouette is really well defined and the dark
That is not a very well-defined silhouette. That is not a very defined silhouette. I mean, it is a silhouette that can be defined, but that is not a very defined silhouette.
hair and bright pink eyes show a lot of contrast on a grayscale. I think for VTubers in particular, it's really important to have contrast between your hair and eyes, because even if you have pink hair and pink eyes, you can still make it have a good contrast in each of those elements, because something that a lot of people don't think about is that for
Ooh, there's tiny gaps. Ooh, yeah, right. That makes it a great design silhouette.
VTubers, you're mostly going to see the upper body most of the time on stream, which means showing off your key
You're glad you're here? Oh no, I felt like you hated it here.
features and making really careful decisions on your eyes is what's going to be the difference from someone scrolling past your YouTube show or stopping to take a look at what this random anime girl is saying on your phone right now. But
What? She making fun of herself?
none of this is going to matter if you don't have a hook for your VTuber concept, which is kind of weird to think about, because how can you create a visual hook that's either emotional, gimmicky, or reflects your model's personality? Well, remember how I said earlier how you can exaggerate elements on your VTuber?
Build a triangle. Oh, I know! She called us dumb! Like, my silhouette is not that great. What? I have a great silhouette! Hold on, actually, do I even have a great silhouette? I didn't even check. I was like, you know what, half of the time... Oh, I have the mom silhouette. I have a mom bod. This clothes is not flattering on me. I need to go change. Fuck, is the YouTuber calling. It's true. Hold on. Yeah, this clothes gives me the mom vibes. Oh well. Try wearing a necklace? Oh no, I don't do accessories. I'm sorry, I made myself bland for a reason.
Concept by making
If you look at all my characters, here, I'll show you real quick. Actually, let me turn it off because I have other characters in here that I don't think anybody wants. I don't think I should show. Let me just remove it real quick. No, mother, I didn't want that one. I wanted to remove it. All right, cool. Sorry. I wanted to see. Oh, your style is like simple. Yeah, I've always been simple. My accessories are Gundam missing. See, this character has simple design. Simple silhouette. True. This one has always been simple design. I mean, a little more complex. Simple. Oh, geez. And then this one. Oh yeah, I definitely gave her the mom bod. Well, I wanted her to have hips. But yeah, all of them have simple designs because I don't like having complex designs. Sorry. Went on a tangent.
Really small adjustments. Well, let's take a look at me, for example, once again, because this is my video, so obviously I'm going to use me as an example because I'm
Go for it, girl.
PC. Anyways, I'm a cat girl.
Is that what her video is for? Truthful hips, yeah. My hips don't lie. Okay. That's the reason she made this whole video, was because she wanted to say I'm not an NPC, even though she designed her character as an NPC. Shakira. My hips do lie. Shakira.
I'm very messy and clumsy, so the way I express that in my model without, just saying it, is by having strands stick out of my ears and my tail. So I look a little fluffed out, but not too much where it just looks like I'm super messy. Just a little bit messy. Montera-kan from VShojo is another great example at exaggerating key elements in her design, and she also has long hair too, but it still doesn't compromise the design. It actually blends.
Give me a second. Repeat her design, girl. I need you to see. I would like for you to stop and tell me the designs if you're going to be criticizing the design. Okay, let's look at this as a silhouette. Let's look at all this. Okay, she has... Okay, definitely bug. The back is very good. It's like... I really enjoy the design of her back. Her front is a bit too messy, but that's fine. You know that. Why does that remind me of an insect? She is an insect. That's not a hair, that's wings. Well, her hair is right here, which you can't really tell because the hair and the wings kind of mesh together. Right, okay, so technically it's like a veil wing, right? Which makes no sense, but whatever. You do you, girl. So you would think that the hair is also part of this, but the hair the hair is right here. Maybe that's just a hair string, or maybe we've been wrong this whole time and that's just part of her hair. Her hair is the wings. The concept of her wings and her hair don't really make sense, but it is really, really nicely designed in the back. In the front, because yeah, she definitely looks like a beetle. They definitely really wanted it to look like a beetle or thing. Very nice. So yeah. Oh yeah, Cydia design. Many extra elements. Oh, and hands. I mean, they look pretty cool though. Okay. Yeah, no, good. I'm she better have this type of feet in order to balance those hands. Huh. I mean, she has a very well designed. She has a very good design. Oh, oops, no, go back. I cannot complain about her design. It is a little too flashy, but I think that's what she wanted. So obviously, but yeah, overall, she's oops. She's a really good design. My question is this a cut or is it just separate? I don't know. Cicada. Yeah, sorry. Her dress should be simpler because her arms already... Yeah, right? That's why I'm she's a little too flashy. Because her, just her body itself is very, heavy. But, if that's what she's going for, if she's going for, a really big drama queen, then it fits, I guess. But the contrast in that doesn't matter. This is a lot of very... She's going to do the whole monochrome thing. A lot of this is going to mesh in together. Because it's not... So that's why I don't really trust the whole monochrome thing. Because realistically, a lot of color... Unless you're going for, a very drastic change or look, the monochrome don't matter. Final mini boss. Yeah, she definitely is a final mini boss.
Is another great example at exaggerating key elements in her design, and she also has
that booty though. Hold on. I wasn't paying attention because everything else, but she gave me the whole thigh. Dumped it. Who would have done unholy things to you?
long hair too, but it still doesn't compromise the design. It actually blends really well with it because her silhouette looks like a bug. Man, I really hate bugs, but gotta give her credit on pulling the style off, and she's almost got like a monochromatic color palette going
No, she doesn't.
on too, which is really hard to pull off well. You know who else makes really great character designs? This video's sponsor. If I had one, but I don't, so
You can sponsor yourself. You could be like me.
instead, enjoy some Gamersubs by using my code MARI for 10% off because Gamersubs actually
Okay, so you were sponsored. Or is that your stuff?
see how her silhouette looks when then
Okay.
this is something that you definitely don't want
Mari had to refilm this for almost looking the future cup. Oh, oops.
to miss out on. I can't wait to see how her silhouette looks when I fill her up later.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, as you can see, you can't have just one of these three things in order to pass the main character test. You need all three of these things to
It's a sign up to affiliate program. Oh,
balance out your concept. Otherwise, you might get labeled as an NPC like what my chat did.
do I look like an NPC? I think I stand out to be an average, ordinary Joe. Not an NPC, but definitely. Okay, yeah, an NPC. I could see an NPC. But we'll have to look into it, you know, because you know how things happen. I like to believe I'm that one type of ant. I look like an ant, a relative of a character, and that's what I want. Joe ever.
Unless if your actual concept is to be an NPC like what everyone else did last year on TikTok's live stream. These might feel like minor adjustments, but it's honestly these small details that all work together to create the overall picture. It's kind of similar to how Peacock
I like being an NPC because the focus will go to the viewer. True.
find a mate. Like male peacocks attract females based off of their colorful train or tail. And
True.
female peacocks decide what's attractive. And it's usually because of the quality of their trains. And that whole sentiment is kind of how VTubing works for character designs. Because even though we might find both these peacocks really pretty from afar, only one of them is going to succeed in finding a partner because it's up to the female to
Are you sure? I mean, that one female might not have chose him, but he has other choices.
decide what they consider is attractive. And usually it all comes down to the quality of their trains, which is very similar to the details of your VTuber avatar. Because it all
Raw
boils
zebra.
down to all the small details that compile the entire image. Of course, stylized artwork can bring out personality in your character, but did you know something as simple as your shading technique can be a hook point for your character concept?
That's actually true.
Simplistic shading style can give your VTuber avatar this anime vibe to it compared to a highly rendered and shaded model, which would give it more of like a video game vibe. But if you're like me and you really struggle coming up with a character design for your VTuber model, then you can hire a character concept artist to help you. Iris has been working with me endlessly on my character concept because I want
We don't have a lot of shade. Just a bit. I'm not a very heavy shader. I do like the whole more 2D look in my characters. So that's why I don't really shade a lot, or I don't do a lot of heavy shading.
to go through a whole rebrand with my VTuber persona. And since I have ADHD,
Literally, my soft shade is versus your hard shade. It's true.
I had to come to the realization that my executive dysfunction makes it difficult for me to conceptualize what I want, and having a professional who has a lot of experience with character designs has really offloaded the pressure on me, and now I can focus on other things like getting my community excited and planning my re-debut.
Wait, why are you talking about concept if you are not the one doing the concept? You have to look for someone else.
Design is that I've seen a lot of people talk about simplicity versus complexity on which makes a better character design, and the truth is that both of them do. It just really depends on how you have all the elements
Yeah, right.
together. The most important thing that you need to have is an overall consistent theme, basically having about 2 to 3 defining design details that most people can closely identify you with. Take a look at Nankan Alice, who is an indie VTuber that's been blowing up recently because she has a very unique VTuber concept. And take a
only VTubers. Man, if I was to animate this, I would be so pissed. She's outsourcing but listing her ideas. Yeah, pretty much. Is how that's how it is. That's how I'm doing it too. I'm also listing my ideas. Actually, I'm not. But yeah, no, that's just how it is. She's listing her ideas, but she's outsourcing because she's not confident enough.
Right away that a common theme is time. So she has clocks, she has a various amount of different clock motifs around her, and ribbons, which is like a super girly.
She's from Fontaine. No, she just looks like a magical girl.
Very consistent with her color palette, even though she has 5 colors, she uses them all.
Remember, it's okay to blend the rules. Oh, now it's okay to bend the rules.
VTubers tend to get this stuff a little confused when it comes to consistent theme. You don't need to have way too many elements on there because and then it can kind of confuse the viewer on what you're supposed to be, and sometimes less is more. But you don't want it to be too boring where you, again, look like an NPC. And that usually happens when there's
I like how her worries. I look like an NPC. I look like I'm not an NPC, but I'm all like, you're giving off. Like, it's okay to look like an NPC. An NPC is a regular person. And also, if you really wanted to be a hero, you would not be going for the cat girl design.
not enough defining elements in
like that is like the most NPC of the NPC.
your design, or if the defining elements that you have don't really tell the viewer a lot about you or your personality. I just wanted to quickly talk about this and share some of my experiences and what I had learned, because trying to design my own VTuber concept has been very difficult, and after many failed concept attempts, I've kind of realized that I definitely needed help with my character concept.
That's true. That is a very long name. Asha Clan. Who's Asha Clan? Aisha. Oh, is that hold on. This girl? Oh, okay, see. Now that, see, she has, okay, I can't show it. You can't see the big picture, but she has, like, but she definitely has, like, I am definitely a hero, warrior type of person. And you're comparing this lady to this lady, or not to the, hold on. She's giving off very NPC vibe. Well, of course she's giving off very NPC vibes. Well, this lady is literally giving you more of, I am totally from the 90s. I really wish I can click on. These are all so small. Like just this, her, even without the thing, she definitely made her, like, the design is there on purpose, but definitely her time period. And then we're getting this one. I don't know, you can't really compare these two together.
Concept attempts, I've kind of realized that I definitely needed help with my character concept. And after 4 years of doing this, I decided it's finally time to hire a professional who actually knows what the
Just to clarify, I am not throwing shade to anyone except at myself. Okay, sure.
What are some things that you're struggling with for
We are not throwing shade at each other completely.
Character design? Ask me in my comment section down below, and I'll try to make some YouTube shorts answering your questions. Or if I see a lot of different topics being brought up, then maybe
Yanmei character. She definitely, if she definitely, and hopefully with this concept design, I mean, okay, that's a better, more flattering image. Excuse me, if she doesn't want to come out as an NPC, she needs to definitely get rid of a lot of this cutesy stuff. Like, no NPC. I mean, a lot of the NPCs are very, like, cute, cozy characters. she wants to stand out. She doesn't want to be like a regular. She doesn't want to be in a daily life anime, which is she is giving off daily life anime. She wants to be a more dramatic one, and that's going to be a completely different. Like this one gives you, I am totally from space, and I am totally, you know, a warrior, something, you know. And she's definitely giving me, I am a daily. Or from a certain tribe. Sorry, I come from a certain tribe. She is definitely giving me, I guess, if we're going to be doing this, we have to write this down. If you're going to be choosing your character concept, think of what anime you would like to be from. She's an Atlan character. Who, this one? Or, man, we should watch this one. I have the DVDs. We might as well watch it. So good. But also, they removed one episode, which is so funny. Yeah, she definitely has that tribe feeling. Natlan from space, right? Spent 1 week on this. Well, yeah, how would you not? Look at all those freaking hair tangles. VTuber designs are a bit of a hot topic right now. When was this?
VTuber designs are a bit of a hot topic right now.
Wait, sure. I need to see the dates. This is a month ago. Okay.
And a couple of people have asked me about creating them. While the process can be different for everybody, the first thing I do is decide on a vibe I want to go with for my character.
No, you need to choose the anime.
I want to make someone cool, an explorer. Are they even human? If you like storytelling, creating lore for your VTuber can help you here. If you're not creating your own model art or doing your own rigging, you'll need to work with reputable artists to create your unique design. A good way to find one is to look at the Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter bios for VTubers whose art styles or rigging that you like. The most important thing is to use lots of references. Take inspiration from multiple sources. While it's totally okay to be inspired by a character or person that you like, you should never just decide, I want to recreate this person's design, because that's how you end up with copycat designs, which are frowned upon and will honestly be a detriment to you in the long run.
I know. Drum. Wait, this isn't a spoiler, right, Wed? Nalan isn't from space. Also, no, the whole concept of Outlaw Star is space. So no spoiler. Scream as if you stub your toe. I don't know if I want to do that. I'm glad you. Okay, I guess that's it. That's where we're gonna stop right now. We were supposed to learn how to act. None of them were teaching us how to act. And then it felt kind of meh. So then we decided to go and look at some videos. And I didn't mean to take that video and just kind of not bash on it, but criticize it too harshly. But also, like, I mean, not that I should. I aim for more simple characters because at the end of the day, I really don't like drawing details. I've never liked drawing details. I don't think Natlan has space. I think something. I don't remember what I heard about Natlan, but something's about Natlan. I need to play that game though. So, and it did extend it to at least an hour and a half, which is currently ideal because I have things to do. So, we will be back tomorrow. I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna see what happens. Maybe we'll just play Genshin tomorrow. I don't know. But these have been kind of fun so far, but also kind of a bit annoying. Genshin. And I don't know. I don't know if you guys enjoy this one. I don't know if you guys are enjoying these type of things, but I definitely was doing it for just to kind of refresh some things that I already knew. Maybe look at some different perspectives on this. Hardcore parkour. But yeah, like these were kind of fun, but I don't know if I really want to do them because I feel like I would definitely be very mean. I did. Thanks. So yeah, I would like to keep doing some of these, but not like all of these. Like I said, some of these were disappointing. Yesterday's was disappointing. Today's was disappointing. Yesterday was not actually, no, that's a lie. Yesterday was not as disappointing as today when it came to looking at stuff. But, you know, ooh, we should totally try doing accents. It was meh. Well, thanks for joining us. Anyways, thanks for joining me. Thanks, Sal and Portal, for joining me, and for everyone else. Thank you so much. And we will see you. I will see you, not me. I will see you. Oh, actually, if you do follow me in the group, the Dream Drops crew group, which I still can't send links, you know, we'll see you most likely today. Most likely. If not tomorrow. Who knows? Bye. Thank you.